the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the LSU Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Volunteers will put toe to leather and we'll get started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. Gonna run it. It's Durham. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. The Tigers will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Unloads it left. It's complete. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Makes the grab. It's sharp. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. This is either complete confidence or a hint of recklessness. Opening drive, 4th down, own territory, going for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Red pass, it's complete. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Up-tempo for the offense. On the run, it's Durham. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. There he goes. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Here's the pressure. They're working that left side. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
What a play by the defense. With their backs against the wall in a goal line type situation, they're able to force a fumble and jump on it. That is how you change momentum in a game.
And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Pulls and fires complete. At the 15, he's loose. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Turning it on. Got enough for the first. The 10. Touchdown balls. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great. So, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together. Be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Quarterback empties his backfield. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Looking for his man. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
He's moving out of the pocket. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
My old coach always used to say, don't turn a bad play into a catastrophe. He got flushed outside the pocket. Listen, it's okay. You can throw an incompletion. Don't create a turnover. Don't try to force it. At least the quarterback took care of the football.
Wants to fire on second down. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. Wants to keep it in the air. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They'll run the screen. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
On the move, it's Durham. Gets it past the marker. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. LSU right back to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They're going to ride this running back. Got enough space, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job, and that helped lead to the home run.
The extra point here would tie the game, and he knocked that one right down the middle. So a drive there of 84 yards, and it was closed out by the fantastic 25-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Bishop. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Vols can really attack on this second and short. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They've got 4 receivers out there, 2 on either side on second and 3. To the air, it's Aguilar. Picked off, a turnover in their own end.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
Great place to start for this offense. Try to get it to the edge. Running into the open space. There he goes. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, LSU.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the tailback. Got the first down and more. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pulls it in. It's Staley. Finds a crease at the 20. There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, Volunteers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And they had the extra point to finish the drive. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two head.
He lobs one high down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Going to the run, it's Durham. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Quick completion to the right. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The give to the right. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Deep in enemy territory, ball's at the 3. They can pick up a 1st down without scoring a touchdown, and here they go on 4th and short. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Volunteer offense is back, and they open touchdown time in Tennessee. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Vols are in the hurry-up. Right back to the well. He's loose down the middle. The 50. The 40. The 20. He's at the... And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Dude, 99 yards on one carry. He almost broke the 100-yard mark on one stinking carry. Nice job. You can see the speed. Nobody can catch him. What a big run.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Breaks into the open. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Across midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. At the 35, he's loose. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Looking to fire. He'll take the deep shot. Grabs it inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they take it in for 6 more points. Looking for the time with the extra point.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Coming out with it, it's Lewis. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, Give on the inside. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Big Orange churning out those 1st downs on the ground, sort of like Arian Foster used to do.
Yeah, you couldn't write the script any better. Just pound the ball, establish the run game, opens up the play action, exactly how you want to run your offense.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Wide open spaces. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown Vols! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll toss it to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the 1st half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Buying some time. Trying to make magic with his feet. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He slings it deep to the left. Pulls it in down the sideline. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
The give to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Quarterback may change this route. Second down, he'll throw it. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll take another shot here. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And you've got to go for this on fourth down. I mean, this offense hasn't even punted yet in this game anyway, and they've gone for it on fourth down a few times early. But the field position dictates that you're absolutely going for it here. Trailing on the scoreboard, you've got to dial up a good play. You've got to get your best playmaker the football.
Here's the heat. They get to him as he throws. The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. He wants to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got
pulls it in on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line. A terrific throw that time, and when you play quarterback here, there's a pretty rich legacy to try to live up to.
And just finding that guy that just makes it look easy. I think the Vols fans will really appreciate that. When a guy that can push it down the field, make the right decisions consistently, be smart at that.
Oh, he's got some space. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They bring him down, but not only do they get the turnover, he picked up a chunk of yardage, too.
Now, this is a receiving group that practices making catches in traffic, and they're used to having guys trying to rip it free. He's got to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure. After he makes the catch, that's a costly giveaway.
Under fire. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. So now it's second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Fires left. And it's a pick. No, he's out of bounds. Couldn't stay in bounds after catching the ball. It's simply an incomplete pass. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And talk about getting excited just to lose it again. The offense gets the first down. You got enough yards, but what do you have to do? You got to take care of the football. You can't cough it up. The defense forces the fumble, recovers it, takes all the wind and all the momentum back to their side.
So here is the Tennessee offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Running back searching for a hole. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Staley. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. Those two not on the same page, it's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Volunteers moving quickly to the line. They'll run it from the gun. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Staley. Touchdown, Volunteers! And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Making side adjustments here. Unloads to the right. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
gaining the field. It's Nussmeier. He's going to let it go. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No huddle offense to the line. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, LSU.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
Man, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the 2nd half.
And the balls come to the line in the hurry-up. Here's the handoff. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And he'll take it in.